Hello and welcome to the first week of high school football. And this is the first edition of the Scarlet Knights Sideline, the North Andover High School Sports Pregame Show.
I'm Mike Lane, and tonight is the 2025 football home opener for the Knights against the Rangers of Methuen High School. Man, oh man, am I excited today.
And now we got the first game for Matt Cerullo for the North Andover head coach. And he joined the staff in 2018, and now, 7 years later, he's the head coach. We're excited.
North Andover High School Sports Journalism Club member Alex Sturtevant spoke with Coach Cerullo ahead of the team scrimmage against Burlington on August 28th. Let's check it out right now.
My name is Alex Sturtevant. I'm here at the new North Andover varsity football head coach, Matt Cerullo. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. Coach, now that you're a new hire in place for previous coach John Dobzinski, do you feel you have big shoes to fill in his place?
No, I mean, anytime you follow a guy who's won a state championship, it's always big shoes to fill. Great guy. I mean, I loved working for him, so it's definitely big shoes to fill. We're just trying to make things a little bit more of our own now. So, but yeah.
Perfect. How would you, as a new coach, define success in a high school football team?
Oh, success is one. Do the kid? I have always defined it as when the kids graduate. Did they love playing for your program? Do they miss playing for your program? Obviously, you want to win. Obviously, that's a big part of it. But do they love playing for your program, and how well do they act when they're leaving your program?
All right. And what are some takeaways you got on the offensive side and defensive side of the ball against the first scrimmage from Haverhill?
I liked our compete level.
Yeah.
I love the way we compete. I love the way we pursued. Offensively, we did some really good things. Our quarterback had some really good plays in that. Our running backs had some really good plays. But I love our compete level for me right now is off the charts.
Perfect. And finally, what do you plan to watch for the most for the Knights in the scrimmage today against Burlington?
Again, our compete. How well do we compete? How well do we tackle? Are we doing well against the run? It's a very run-heavy offense, so it's going to be a big test for our guys. And offensively, I want to see can we sustain. You know, we had scored on 4 out of 5 drives versus Haverhill. So now it's a matter of flipping the script and see what we can do today.
All right, perfect, Coach. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
And I'm here with the new Burlington Varsity High School football head coach, Greg Sheridan. Coach, great game today, first of all.
Thank you very much.
You guys played amazingly.
Thank you.
First question, Coach. Being the new hire for Burlington High School must feel amazing. What was your reaction to hearing the news that you just got hired?
I mean, obviously I was excited. I grew up in Burlington. I played for Burlington High School, so it's just kind of full circle coming back and being on the staff for the last 3 years, and then this is first year as head coach. I'm excited, and it's just kind of going day by day, and we're getting better, and that's all it is.
Perfect. Also, what is your overall coaching philosophy, and how does it align with your values as a team?
Just hard work every day, putting the work in, getting better every day, only focusing on ourselves. I mean, that's what I preach to the kids every day is, the only thing we can control is our effort and our discipline and how hard we work. So I think just taking care of that is going to take care of a lot of things on the field for us.
During the game today, what were you planning to watch for in your Red Devils against North Andover today?
Just the physicality. Coach Cerullo does a great job. They're a great tackling team. They tackled really well today. We knew they were going to be physical, so we just wanted to match their physicality and intensity. And I think we got better today, and we have another test next week before it all starts on the 12th.
Perfect. And last question, finally, you have a good amount of seniors on your team for this upcoming season. How will you make sure your playing style sticks with the upcoming classes as these seniors are going to be leaving?
Just repping it on JV, rep it every day in practice, and the seniors done a great job of, instilling confidence in the younger guys and making sure that they're, studying the plays and learning their techniques and all that. So senior class has done an awesome job being leaders, and I think that's going to really trickle down to the younger guys as the years come on.
Perfect, Coach. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mike. It's Anthony with the fall sports update, and let's get it started with boys soccer. Where in the first time in 3 years, they beat Billerica in a great win for the boys. They also beat Boxborough 4-1 away in a great start. Let's keep it going. The girls soccer team has gone off to a slow start, but we're looking forward to their upcoming games. The girls volleyball team started off hot with back-to-back wins, improving on last year where they had no wins. So great to see the girls improving since last year. The field hockey team started off slow, but they got their first win on Wednesday. They started the game, and the game started going on right now. So good luck to them with that. And also, the Scarlet Knights have a new mobile app that everyone should check out. You'll be able to see rosters, the roster for the numbers for the player, and you'll also be able to see where you can buy a ticket for a game. You could have bought a ticket for this game tonight, and also you'll be able to the new improved renovations just to my left, and it will be the new Mecca for North Andover High Schools featuring Mr. Nugent. Into that.
So what's going on at North Andover High School this summer? The tennis courts have been completely dismantled and the first coat of binder has been added. They've dug up the entire baseball field, which was all grass. Most of it's going to be turned into a turf field for our baseball, softball teams in the spring. And in the fall, it's going to be somewhere we can play maybe football games and soccer games. Where we're doing most of the digging, most of the work right now is all grass. A lot of people refer to it as goose drop field. Anyone who's thrown the javelin or discus for the track team or been a part of our baseball team understand that this field was bumpy, saturated with water whenever it rained, and then the last stage would be the geese. The goose poops are, abundant down there. Navigating around the goose poops was pretty much what each athlete had to do if they were trying to participate in something down there. All of our athletic facilities, 21 years ago, were state-of-the-art. We were ahead of the curve, but we hadn't done anything in 21 years. So this is going to put our softball team on campus for the first time ever. It's never happened before. Second, our baseball team. Just last year, for the first 5 weeks of the season, they would have practiced 6 days a week. That's 30 practices. Of those 30 practices, they were only on their field here at the high school 4 or 5 times, which is ridiculous. So this will give them a leg up on their competition, get them on their own field right from the get as soon as the snow is cleared. Our youth sports that are also in softball and baseball will also now have 2 new facilities where we can use for them. They'll get second bite. The third bite of the apple would be for any adult team or maybe a club team that wanted to rent the facility if it was available, and that has a nice ancillary benefit because it's going to bring in some revenue for the town. But then the fall, we now have one more rectangular turf field to add to our inventory. So whether it's sub-varsity soccer or field hockey or football, we'll actually have another space to play right on campus. And last but not least, our band. Now our band, who practices on our football field regularly at night, they now have a facility that's going to be lined for football in the fall, where they can practice in the afternoons if they choose to. We're redoing our tennis courts completely. So our racket community, whether it's tennis or pickleball, they're going to have an additional place to play that's brand new. There were cracks and divots and weeds and all sorts of inconvenient things that were really prohibiting us from even being remotely proud of that facility. That's going to be completely brand new. And the last piece of the puzzle are the lights up on the upper turf. So grateful to our immediate neighbors who really worked with us and support the idea of putting lights up there. And that's going to allow us to finish field hockey games. JV field hockey is in the fall. They typically go after varsity. They'll have an opportunity now to finish their games versus in October, many of those games get cut short because there's no lights up top. I really believe this is going to benefit our high school community, not just our athletic community, but really the entire community. It's no secret that the public schools had some issues these last couple of years financially, and I really believe we're heading in the right direction. But I think as a result of that, we've probably lost a lot of good students, a lot of good athletes to other communities. I think this improvement gives parents and students another reason to consider North Andover High School and why to stay. I think the content of our curriculum and everything else hasn't changed, and it's still a top level, but I think this gives us a little bit more of a feather in our cap in a sense where we're putting money behind the experience for our student athletes. For me, one of the biggest things I'd love to share with the community is just how grateful I am, being a North Andover guy and having basically worked most of my adult life here for almost the last 30 years. I love this town, and I love when people come to our town and are jealous of what we have, or the people who live here are proud of what we have. I think this investment in our students and in our community is going to give another reason for people to be proud in North Andover.
And now a preview for the opponent against the Scarlet Knights, the Methuen Rangers. Methuen won their first game last week against Marshfield with a score of 18-13. the team had 192 passing yards and 179 rushing yards. They went 9-2 last year, and 5-0 in the MVC. Now, I think they can hit us on both sides of the ball. So our defense has to be very, very careful, but their defense is also going to be very tough.
Yes.
They're gonna be one of the top teams in the state, and their running back just made Division I football. Is now
Very
playing
impressive,
at Stonehill College. So we'll see how they can replace him, but this is gonna be a very good game against the Scarlet Knights and the Rangers. And now, our picks for the Merrimack Valley Conference games this weekend.
All right, now let's start with Andover against at Wellesley. What do you got for that, Mike?
Man, I like both teams in this game. But give me Andover. I love what Jay Fielding is doing over there. He's my brother right there. Give me Andover.
I'm not going to say Andover because I'm native to North Andover.
Okay.
We're not going to go to our rivals. Give me Wellesley, especially because
right.
it's at Wellesley, so they have the
Fair.
home field advantage
Fair.
week 1. All right, so now you have Central Catholic at BC High.
This is a tough pick. This is really, really tough. But this ain't tough at all. Give me BC High, home of my cousins, home of my uncle. They're going to wipe out Central Catholic by 30. Give me them Eagles.
I'm not that enthusiastic about it, but I also got them winning that game, especially because they are home in high school. Home field does matter a lot. All right, so now the next one is Lowell at Westford Academy.
See, two teams. I think they're going to be very evenly matched. But since it's at home, I'm going to give it to Westford Academy.
Okay, I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to go my first away team. I'm going to go Lowell. I think they're going to start off with a good year, especially away, start off right. All right, the next one is Masco Regional at Billerica. What do you got there?
Both really good teams. We're playing Masco later. I believe it's next week. Billerica beat us pretty good last year.
Billerica was great last year.
They were very good.
And it's at Billerica, so you have to factor that in.
Billerica. I'm going to give a slight edge to Billerica. It's going to be close, but I think Billerica is going to get the job done.
Yeah, they were really strong last year, so I also have them winning at home. I think that's a big factor in the game. And then Drake-It at Medfield. What do we got on that one?
That's such an easy pick. Drake-It stinks at literally every single sport. No apologies to Drake-It fans. I have never seen them be good in any single sport. Give me Medfield.
You know what? Just to prove, I'm going Drake-It. Just to prove all haters wrong. All right, now we're going to go to the game we're all been waiting for. We're doing Methuen at North Andover.
I'll let you make the first pick.
All right, I'm going with my home team. Psych! I'm going with Methuen to upset everyone here in North Andover. I don't care that I live here. I'm going with Methuen.
See, I think Anthony's a little bit of a traitor. I get it. Methuen is a great school, great football team. They've had some elite football players. But what's that hearing? What's that I'm hearing? Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. I don't know how that song goes. Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. Give me North Andover by 30. Give me them Knights. First game of Master Rules coaching career. Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Winning. They're not winning. Give me the underdog. Give me the underdog.
We'll see.
All right, but we do have some reasons for why. We did go to the scrimmage, I believe it was like a week ago or two, and I think North Andover had a lot of holes, especially one what seemed like the line. They were getting sacked a lot. Their rushers kept on getting hit in the backfield. They were really struggling. Also in the red zone offense and defense, they were really struggling in general in both those areas. So it will be really cool to see what they do here in this game, especially when they were struggling. And Methuen, they're a really great team, so we'll see how they handle the pressure against them.
Yeah, this is going to be a very great game. Like I said, North Andover's got a lot to prove. They've got a new quarterback at system, Austin Allen. I know what that kid's capable of. Just give him time, and he can get the job done.
Yeah, I think also another factor is how young this North Andover team is, especially with first-year coach Matt Cirillo. He has been with the Scarlet Knights for the last 7 years, but he's still a first-year head coach. There's always some rust. So we'll see what they do here tonight, and we got some mixed opinions up here.
Exactly. Give me them Knights. Let's go.
All right, that's it, and then up to you guys in the booth.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome
Good
to
evening,
Joe
everybody,
Walsh
and welcome back to
Stadium.
Friday Night Football in Joe Walsh Stadium for the home opening game of the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Tonight, the Knights will be playing the visiting Methuen Rangers, coming off of a fresh 18-13 win against Marshfield. My name is Alex Sturtevant, and I am here with my broadcasting partner, Ray Ahern. Ray, how are you doing tonight?
It's beautiful here at Joe Walsh Stadium, and it's wonderful because it's the start of another football season in September.
That is amazing, Ray. I'm also excited for this game as well. Methuen coming off a fresh 18-13 victory against Marshfield with Josh Denala having an amazing game, contributing to all 3 touchdowns Methuen scored that night, having 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown to seal the game for himself. Ray, what do you think the Knights will do to try to lock down Josh Denala tonight?
Well, that's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah.
The defensive coordinator has looked at the film, and he knows what his personnel are, and he knows what our strengths are. So we need to get them into a situation where we're dictating the play as much as they are on defense. Our offense will take care of itself. I'm sure they'll score. They'll score enough to win. The game will come down to Methuen. The game will come down to Methuen, which has a very strong offensive coordinator. Coach Duggan just had Eason as his quarterback for 4 years, and they were incredibly successful. The program is successful. This will be a tough football game here tonight. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, this will be an amazing game tonight. We're currently doing the coin toss, and some of you may not know this. The starting quarterback last year for the Knights, Billy Vincent, did tear his meniscus, so he will not be playing tonight or even if all this season, which leads to the now current junior Austin Allen becoming the starting quarterback. Ray, do you think Allen has any pressure on tonight for him for his first football game?
Austin Allen is a young man with a lot of poise and athletic ability, and this opportunity will be good for him. I'm sure he's going to grow into the position, and so it's a good time to have it happen, because when the first string quarterback comes back, we'll have 2 quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. And each of them will have their own individual strengths. So it's good for the team.
Allen can also be used as a running back too, but the running back tonight is David DiPrizio, also a junior, who is as well a linebacker. Do you think using a linebacker as your running back is kind of interesting in your part?
It's a running back who can block is exceptional. It enhances the running game. And if you're big enough to break tackles, it's an additional plus.
And we will now be sending you guys away for this playing of our national anthem.
by North Andover Senior, Aaliyah Ventura.
one to remember for either Methuen or North Andover, or one to forget for either team. Student section theme for tonight's USA themed. The new leaders of the student section, Tommy Francis, as Nate Sullivan graduated. As it looks like the Knights are going to be kicking off for the Methuen Rangers to start the first half of the ball. The Knights will be receiving the ball in the second half.
Returning tonight is a lineman, one of our best linemen, Mike Phelps, who's been injured. So that will be a big help.
Yes, he'll be a very big help.
He's the catcher on the baseball team and one of the more significant players.
Having him back on the team after injury will be very beneficial for the Knights. This is the sophomore kicker, Christian Valentino, making the varsity start tonight. He had his freshman debut last year. Valentino taking the kick, very short, play left, going to be bounced out of bounds.
Good.
Methuen ball. Josh Janella, number 6 on Methuen, quarterback, senior. And it seems we're going to be redoing the kickoff as it went out of bounds. Knights going to redo it. Not sure what's happening here, to be fairly honest with you. Going to retake the kick. Christian Valentino once again. Having a chat with Coach Cerullo. Coach Cerullo, his first season as varsity head coach for the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Taking place of John Dubzinski, who stepped down. Dubzinski, a very successful coach in his time at North Andover High School, winning a state championship in 2018, I believe that was. Valentino to kick off once again. Here we go. High kick. Fielded by number 20 Mitzi. He touched it.
Receiver.
Ball's out. Ball is recovered by
North Andover, it looks like.
Ball is recovered.
The coach is on the field.
Recovered by the Methuen Rangers. That was North Andover special teams pinning back Methuen deep in their zone. Christian Valentino, great kick from him.
North Andover coach is a little upset. He thought they had control of the ball.
Look on the replay here. You can see ball's getting kicked around a lot.
Yes.
Methuen clearly touched it.
Yep.
Methuen starting on the North Andover 4 on the Methuen 4-yard line.
Well,
Josh Zanala in at quarterback. Methuen 2 wide receivers up top, away from our camera.
standing in the end zone, hands it off. Up the middle.
Stuffed. Given about a 3-yard gain there from Methuen to be a 2nd and around 7 or 6. Methuen lining up now, Josh Janala. And we will be having a flag on the play. What are we going to call here?
Walk off against North Andover.
Seems might have been
an infraction before the play.
Offside. Neutral zone infraction.
It'll lined up outside.
2nd and 1.
76 for North Andover over center.
Denal calling over his wide receiver. Heading off, that's a 3 on Methuen. Gets the first down. That was number 3 on Methuen.
Out to about
Caden Hartley Didio, the junior running back.
first down by about a yard. Good blocking, offensive blocking by Methuen there to get the quarterback the path he needed.
3 wide receivers down now towards
Trips.
side of the camera. Screen.
Trips.
Swinging it out wide. That was passes complete to number 2, Alex Santiago. Santiago had a great game. Yes, had a great game versus Marshfield, catching a touchdown, having an interception. Tommy Farrell on the tackle. We have an injured Methuen Ranger on the 3rd play of the game. Not a great start for Methuen. 2nd and 1.
Probably in that one, maybe one of the wide receivers who was blocking on the play.
Can't tell what number that is from our angle here.
Can't see it either.
Seems to be getting up. Limping, that is number 58 on Methuen. Vinny DeMeo, the senior linebacker. He's walking off. Glad he looks okay. Second and 1 on the Methuen 25-yard line. See what the Rangers can convert down here. They have the running back number 3, Caden Hartley Didio, in the backfield as well. 2 wide receivers down towards the camera. Taking it with a pitch. To number 1, driving it out. There he goes on the breakaway. That was number 1, Tim Damizon, the senior wide receiver, on the pitch, getting the first down, plus many, many more. Great drive going for the Methuen Rangers right now.
Yep. They had plenty of blocking in front of the runner. They overmanned the North Andover defense 2-1.
On the scramble, Methuen quarterback, it's stuffed down, no yards gained.
Good defense there.
Great defense.
Stopped the momentum for the moment. They started it to 5 and they're almost to midfield.
On the rush, Methuen number 50.
North Andover yet to get their positioning and their bearings on defense, but it's developing.
Oh, we had a little bit of a jump there, but got back in time. That was 13 on North Andover, Michael Phelps, returning from injury. 3 wide receivers down towards the screen. Play action now. Scrambling is Denala. Denala has pressure. Intercepted by the Scarlet Knights. That is number 5, David DePrizio, the junior linebacker, floating up for the football. What an interception by the junior linebacker.
6 feet, 170. He needed all of that height. Good jump. Timing was perfect.
1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights.
The ball was in the air just a little too long.
Denala appeared throwing to one of 2 wide receivers down here, but DePrizio, right place, right time. Great read of the ball. Floated up to catch it. Can't call for much better than that. North Andover ball on the North Andover 49-yard line, and great field position to start their first drive of this regular season. And here comes number 1, the quarterback, Austin Allen, with number 29, Darren Burnett in the backfield, the junior running back. Has number 9, Marcus Peralta, kick returner as well, as one of the wide receivers. Peralta coming across the line. Allen taking the snap, dropping back now. Allen scrambling. Allen has room. Allen's going to run. Allen's going to keep going. There goes Allen. Austin Allen. The ball is out. Ball is out.
The ball is out.
Ball is out and recovered by Methuen.
I think it may have been recovered out of bounds. Let's wait and see here.
Off the replay.
But it was the ball came out on contact.
Tackled and recovered inside.
Austin needed to switch the ball to his outside hand there, the out-of-bounds hand. It was exposed to the 2 defenders.
Not a great start for this North Andover offense here. See if the defense can clean up the offense's mistakes. Denala taking the snap, running it himself, evades the tackle. Denala has room, running out of bounds. And that gets him a first down, plus many more.
Tyler Rock pursuing him valiantly there, but Tyler outweighs the quarterback by maybe 40 pounds, so that was heroic. So one out here on the near side.
One up top as well. Handoff now. Oh, that should be a face mask and a half. There's the flag. 15-yard penalty against the Knights. You could see that from up here.
Yeah, unfortunate to say the least.
Yeah.
Penalty flag on the play.
Dornazon is the Methuen player with the ball. Is the senior, Tim Dornazon.
Methuen crowd turned out pretty well tonight. Both parents and students.
Yeah.
Have plenty of Methuen fans standing right in front of us right here.
There was a Patriot party in the parking lot before the game here.
Of course.
A lot of people with red, white, and blue and flags and trucks.
Tailgating. See if the Knights can now clean up their mistakes once again. Denala has two in the backfield. Two wide receivers up top by the Methuen bench.
We need him to get the ball in the air so we can intercept it again. Number 4 has it, Lane.
And he is just 1 yard short of the first down. Tackled in the North Andover 39-yard line.
Took 4 tacklers to finally slow his momentum.
That was number 4, Ali Cow, the senior running back, 5'8", 165.
Threw himself forward for an extra 2 yards.
Pretty exciting game to start, huh, Ray?
Exciting game.
And we have another penalty against the Knights.
There's more yardage in this game on penalties than anything else.
Honestly.
It's the first game of the season. But it's a beautiful night here at Joe Walsh.
Not a great start for the Knights, having 2 penalties already, costing them 2 first downs, plus the Austin Allen fumble. Denal is 2 in the backfield once again. Takes the snap, handoff. Takes 4 Knights to tackle. That was number 4, Ali Cow, once again on the run. 9-yard gain. I mean, a solid night to start.
Ali is 5'7", 160, but he's well built.
Very well built. 7:48 left in this first quarter. Methuen driving down the field. Denala alone in the backfield. 1 wide receiver down here. Shooting up to the top. Fakes the handoff. Denala going to take it himself. Denala has a hole. Spins out of the tackle. There goes Denala. Denala is stopped just
1 yard line.
About 3 yards short of the end zone. First and goal from Methuen. Not an ideal start now. Scarlet Knights defense.
Tackled by number 11, Tommy Farrell.
Tommy Farrell on the tackle.
Great tackle. Good to get him out of bounds because he looked like he was going in.
It'll be first and goal from the North Andover Scarlet Knights 3-yard line.
Tommy Farrell, 175-pound senior.
We have a timeout. North Andover, the looks of it, not a great start for the Knights now. Ray, what do you think? How do you think the Knights will try to clean up their messes in this first 5 minutes of the game?
Well, you would certainly hope it would happen. I think the things like this sort themselves out. You know, there's a lot of geometry in football. And as soon as the ball is in play, you're constantly looking at vectors moving at different speeds in different directions, and it takes a little while. A practice game or a scrimmage is different because you may be running fast, but you're not running as fast as you could, and you're not taking the cuts you might, and so this thing will sort itself out. But by the end of the quarter here, there's 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, so the tackling will improve and will collide closer to the line of scrimmage. So I'm looking forward to a good game. Both teams are very athletic.
It will be a very exciting game, to say the least. See if the Knights can get a big stop here on first and goal. Taking the snap, not Denal, that's the number 3.
And he's
and
in.
He is in for a touchdown, Methuen Rangers. Number 3, Caden Hartley Didio. The running back took the direct snap. Touchdown, Methuen Rangers. Seems Methuen wants to be going for 2 to start off the game.
The old spinning move to get in the end zone. Pivot and spin. It's going to get you yards all the time because the vector is changing speed and direction. And so everyone else has to reset their vector.
Rangers going for 2 points. Denala not seen on the field. Number 3 is still Hartley Didio, the running back. He's taking it himself once again and has a clear path. 2-point conversion is good. The score is now 8-0 in favor of the Methuen Rangers. See if the Scarlet Knights can bounce back after a great drive from Methuen, leading to a touchdown.
It looked like the Methuen was set up to run the ball directly up the middle, and
the hole was there. Blocking assignments were done.
Yep.
See if the Knights can get one going down the field now, trying to get a response, even if it is just 3 points. Let's see what Coach Cerullo has in store. 6:34 left in this first quarter. Back to receive is number 9, Marcus Peralta. And number 3, Will Gray, 2 juniors on the Scarlet Knight team.
Back to receive the kick from North Andover, number 3.
Both very speedy players,
And number 9,
very strong as well. See what they can contribute here on this kickoff. Very good kick, headed towards Peralta's way. Peralta with the catch. Taking it
Peralta
out,
is
has the
fast.
hole. There's the hole, spins out, and is tackled at the
almost freed. Number 10 managed to hang on to that ankle.
Number 10, Javian DeLeon, tackled around the North Andover 32. See if Austin Allen's North Andover Knights can kickstart something here. Try to get the hopes back up.
Well, Austin Allen, when he went to his left, found a lot of open room, and we'd have a touchdown if the ball wasn't separated from the quarterback.
Allen has Corey Trombley in the backfield. There's 2 receivers down to the camera. Has 2 up top by the Methuen bench.
He's looking over the defense.
Allen takes a snap, high snap. Allen going to keep it himself. Stuffed for about a 1-yard loss. Great read from the Methuen defense there. Seems to be a lineman blitz. Second and 11 for the Knights.
Loss of 1 or 2.
Ball on the north end of our 31-yard line. Clock is ticking, 53, 5:52. 2 receivers up top, 2 down towards the camera once again. And that is an offside. Clear as day once again. Back them up 5 more yards.
The Methuen defensive tackle there had an agenda, and he couldn't wait for the whistle to executed.
He was a little too excited there. Just wanted to get in on the action already. Hence, ball is handed off. That was to number 5, David DiPrizio. Got about a 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 6 for the Scarlet Knights. Big 3rd down here. DiPrizio tackled by number 8, Josh DeFatima. DiPrizio kept going, even though DeFatima was clinging on to him for dear life. Allen looking back to throw. Allen scrambling, needs to get it out of his hands. Get it out of your hands, Austin. And Allen pushed out of bounds. Loss of about 5 yards there. And
so it's 4th down. It's 4th. And after all of that, it's only 8.
And we're going to be sending out the punt unit, Christian Valentino, to punt it away.
The ball is spotted on about the 32. The kick will be more or less from the 25. So Methuen will receive the ball in very good field position even before the run back.
And we have what seems to be a timeout called once again. Not a great start for the Knights. Having that interception, then fumbling the ball. Allen fumbled on the 20-yard line in Methuen's area. Then that brief 3-and-out drive there. Right after the Methuen touchdown. See, the defense can get another key stop here. Last time these two teams met, Methuen locked up the Knights away at Methuen, 55-22 with a Shane Eason masterclass that day. Billy Vincent had a 61-yard rushing touchdown that game. See if the Knights can hopefully get a stop here on defense. Pin him back deep with this punt. Anything is possible in the world of high school football, eh, Ray?
Yes. It helps to be very forgetful.
Yeah.
If you get yourself down in the first quarter, you need to get out of it and start again.
Famous TV show quote from Ted Lasso. Be a goldfish. They have the shortest memory on earth. Valentino, low snap.
Good
Great punt. And it's bouncing the wrong way. Somebody land on it. And that is scooped up at around the Methuen 37-yard line.
It's about 40 yards in the air. Good enough.
Good punt there from Methuen, or for North Andover.
But Methuen starts with very good field position. That does not help. We haven't settled in yet, and frankly, Methuen hasn't either.
Josh Denala. Can't tell if he's back out on the field. Denala's not back out on the field. We haven't seen him since just before the touchdown. This is now number 3, Caden Hartley-Didio, the running back, taking the snaps now for Methuen Rangers. Didio taking it himself, finds the hole, gets locked up by number 11 on the Knights, Tommy Farrell. Smothered.
He's a junior, and if he's not a quarterback, he's a running back, and that's a perfect play for a running back.
Methuen's offense is very run-based. Knights might want to try considering a blitz defense here. Kind of stuff the run. That was a good 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, ball on the 43-yard line.
North Andover rotates.
Handoff once
line.
Handoff again. Gets to the outside. Gets the first down. Stays on his feet and gets shoved out of bounds. That was number 4, Ali Cow.
Ali, again, we've seen him before. He's 5'7", he's short, low center of gravity. So it's difficult to bring him down. A lot of taller player, if you get under their knees, they have all of that weight, which is essentially over your head when you're making the tackle, so they go down. But if you're the same height, it increases the collision.
Flipped. It's number 1. There should be a... And there he goes. There goes the Rangers. There he goes. Can he get in? He gets in. Methuen touchdown. Off the run. There's a flag down. Flag on the play at around the 48-yard line. This might be coming back.
North Andover coaches are pointing back like it's a penalty.
Holding on the Methuen offense. That entire run is coming back. Take those points off the board.
It's wiped out. Wiped off the board. Get the eraser.
On the run was number 1, Tim Damazon, the senior wide receiver.
Who was our last player there, last tackler? Was that Jake Hunter?
I couldn't tell.
Number 14, perhaps?
Could not tell on the play.
He did the best he could because you're the defender and you're more or less standing still, and the runner is running and vectoring on you at his top speed, so he has a distinct advantage. The fact that he got a hand on him was...
This will be a 1st and 20 from the Methuen 41-yard line. See if the Knights can stop the Methuen run game here, which has been killing them in this first quarter. Denala is still not on the field. We wonder if did Denala ever get injured? Did you notice, Ray?
I did not. He looked a little gimpy when he was down here by the pylon, but he got up and walked.
Low snap, handed off, finds the hole, gets a great around 7-yard run there down the hole. Second and around 13, maybe 14 there.
Number 4 looks like he's just getting warmed up. Ali Calais.
Methuen going no huddle, 2nd and 13 from the... And we will be having a flag on the play.
Ali is probably a pretty good soccer player as well.
Flag on the play. Don't know the call just yet. Nobody's moving anywhere.
To the ground.
Nobody's moving anywhere, but...
Nope.
Maybe that ref just wanted attention. Not sure what the call is. This current moment in time.
The officials are of, my father would say, they're of two minds.
Clock's at 2:23. Ball on the 47. Methuen 47. Chains have not moved. The flag was thrown for apparent no reason. And we have an penalty on the offense, backing them up around
5-yard penalty.
5 yard.
So, Methuen took the ball at about the 35-yard line, and they're still in around the 42 after several minutes here.
2nd and 18 for Methuen now, plagued with penalties on this drive.
Number 4, once again, he has plenty of energy.
Number 4 gets shoved out of bounds by number 11, Tommy Farrell. Once again, Coach Ferrula wanted a holding penalty down by the 40-yard line. Does not get what he wishes. It is 3rd down and around 17. See if the Rangers stick with their intense running game. Hartley Didio still.
Wide receiver way out here.
Didio dropping back to pass. Didio back. Can he get sacked? Can he? He's running. There he goes. Out of bounds. Popped.
Ball comes out, but.
And that is stuffed. North Andover stops him on the 3rd and 15.
Great pursuit by the defense of North Andover.
And the Knights will be getting the ball back now.
Just none of our defensive players is moving in anywhere near the speed of the quarterback, and yet we managed to stop him.
Tommy Farrell has been dominant for the Knights so far. Snap. Punt nearly blocked. Back to see Marcus Peralta.
Beautiful punt.
Peralta
A lot of height.
has some room. Peralta staying
He's
on his
free
feet.
again. He's
Gets
very elusive.
Tackle around the 26-yard line. Running clock, never mind, 46.3 seconds. See if the Scarlet Knight offense can convert here. Try to get some points on the board before this first quarter runs out. They do get the ball to start the second half.
Peralta's very good at stepping out of arm tackles.
It seems to be a stoppage of play. Both teams talking now their offenses for the North Andover Scarlet Knights and defenses for the Methuen Rangers.
The ball's coming back again. This is visually it looks like a scrimmage.
Yeah, they're switching sides. They're gonna.
This is the third time we've been back here.
They're gonna start apparently the second quarter, even though it did look like 46 seconds were left on the clock. Not sure what's happening there. Shout out to Shout out Michael Lane down on the sideline, doing I believe sideline reporting. No sideline reporting. That was a lie. Cameras. There we go. Confirmation from Nick Maxwell. Thank you, Nick. Standing right here in the booth with us right here.
Well, the score is Methuen 8, and the Knights have yet to cross the line into the end zone or
get the ball,
put the ball through the uprights.
They could have had a couple of chances, but the Austin Allen fumble didn't work.
We have the ball.
Allen taking the snap. High snap once again. Handed off to number 29 on the Knights. That number 29, Darren Burnett, gets stuffed on the play.
4 tacklers on one ball carrier. That's never good.
Seems the offensive line didn't really do their job there. Second and 10 now for the Knights. Burnett still in the backfield with Austin Allen. Allen has a good arm, yet we have yet to see him throw. Another high snap.
Yeah, well, this might be it.
Here comes Allen scrambling. Allen,
nice job.
Tackled out of bounds. Just short, and there's a flag for a late hit against Methuen. Automatic first down. Scarlet Knights, thank you so much.
Alexander Santiago, the star of last week's game, was standing there when that hit occurred, and he looked at his teammate, and he put both of his hands on the ear holes of his helmet and just said, "Oh my God, I don't believe it. Everything we do is a foul."
Automatic first down for the North Andover Scarlet Knights off of a fluky Methuen penalty. Austin Allen, without the penalty, would have been 1 yard short by the looks of it.
Well, the benefit of this is Methuen's runners will be getting tired by halftime.
Yeah. Corey Trombley in the backfield with Austin Allen. 3 receivers up by the Methuen bench, 1 down by the camera here. Allen, third high snap in a row.
High snap, yes.
Allen getting pressured again. Allen needs to let it go. Allen breaks away, gets tackled, 5-yard rush.
He's got a very, very nice left cut.
Yes, very elusive.
Yep.
He has
changed the direction of that vector.
Very elusive there. Very speedy, agile. 2nd and 6. Ball on the Methuen 41-yard line. Trombley backfield. Allen over his head. Allen recovers it. Stay down there, kid.
Nice job. He made a valiant leap, almost got his hand on it. He jumped as high as he could. After all, many of these snaps have been more high than they should have been.
4th high snap in a row. Driving back the Knights for a 3rd, and it looks like forever. As my dad would call it, 3rd and Bill Ricca. Funny analogy me and him use when we're watching college football, NFL, high school football, any chance we get. 3rd and 22. Running clock. Scarlet Knights need to get a big first down here. At least cut it in half. Try to pin Methuen back deep. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a slants movement from number 9 on North Andover. Marcus Peralta. Allen throwing it. First pass of the night. Caught by Peralta. Peralta gets obliterated. Around a 3-yard gain there.
Still has the ball in his hands.
That is a plus.
Nice job by Austin Allen to find the wide open man out wide. Uncovered.
Here comes the Scarlet Knight punt team. Trying to pin the Methuen Rangers back deep. See what they can do here.
North Andover had to move the ball across midfield and down to the 36. As it stands, it's on the other side of the 50.
Valentino,
Here's the
low
punter.
snap.
Another
Very high
good punt.
That punt is bouncing forward. Stop the punt, please. Evan Toland on the recovery.
Unfortunately, those punts are bouncing back at us. Got to get some rotation on that ball so that it bounces forward.
7:55 left in this second quarter.
His kick is like a wedge shot with golf.
Not really big into golf. What about you, Ray? You good into golf?
Oh, I was a terrible golfer, but I took lessons. I took 3 lessons and I cut like 15 strokes off of my game.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but however, when you stop taking lessons, your score creeps back up to where it used to be.
Methuen offense out on the field, and it's still Caden Hartley-Didio representing as quarterback for the Methuen Rangers. Didio taking the snap. Didio going to take it himself. Read well by the Knights. Can't tackle, apparently. Didio seems to be getting the first down.
3 tacklers collide with each other on that play, but so in the second quarter there are 7 minutes and a half remaining.
To Didio, hands it off.
God, I would not like to be out there playing defense tonight. You're going to be chasing that guy all night.
Methuen is running circles around the Knights right now. Timeout, North Andover.
Let's get some water and some air.
Ali Kyle on Methuen, the running back, finding every single hole he can. He has a great vision for the field, great view.
And with our defense, we're protecting the interior, so we don't have quite a split to keep him from cutting the ball outside. You could bring a cornerback up, bring a safety up, bring both of them up, take a big risk, but
North Andover band. We're next to the student section. In honor of Coach Baggs, who will not be commentating football with us for what it seems to be this season. Fall sports update, shall we, Ray? Boys soccer yesterday tied Westford Academy 0-0. Girls volleyball had a great win versus, I believe, Linfield a couple days ago on Wednesday. Boys soccer played Bill Ricca and beat them away for the first time in 3 years, 1-0 on a Liam Delaney penalty.
wow.
In the dying minutes of the game. Boys football is scrimmage away at Westford Academy. They don't really keep scores on those, and there should be a false start there. Unless they're going to say the defense jumps first. False start. Offense. I'll be backing Methuen up 5 yards. 1st and 15. Going to replay the down. And there's still some confusion on ball placement.
Years ago, football crews would work together for years. Now, not so much. There's a lot of turnover.
Seems they're keeping the ball in the same spot and waving off the penalty. Snap directly. It gets popped by Tommy Farrell. The snap is given directly to Caden Hartley-Didio. And that might be good. And that's just shorts of a Methuen first down.
We had the angle on a blitz there, but The quarterback is
beat
just too fast.
That's number 54, Tyler Rock, in pursuit. The senior linebacker.
Okay, so the ball is at about the 35.
Hand off to Cal. Getting the first down.
Just plowing into that line now.
Another first down now for Cal. Cal having a night. His stats are off the charts right now. I think he has more yards than North Andover combined.
Playing defensive line against a running attack like this, you have to get started and get your attack onto the
Snap
blocker.
to Hartley Didion. Didion tackled just short of the first down line, 1 yard short. Again, it's the run game that is killing the Knights right now. 54, Tyler Rock coming back on. 52, Owen Bragg.
Got to get fresh players in there. That was a good tackle. Good fundamentals here for North Andover.
Hand off to Cal. Cal finding the hole. Gets tackled by number 10, Samuel Alvarez. Sophomore DB.
Well, I'm impressed. North Andover is into it.
They're reading the runs well. They just can't seem to get the hands on the Methuen players. Like, they have all the blitzes down. They know where they're going. They just can't seem to tackle. They just can't seem to tackle Didio or Cal. They're just like they have oil on their bodies.
Spray
Hand
silicone.
off to Hartley Didion. Didion having a hole, tackled out of bounds just short of the first down line. Seems to be 2nd and 2 now for Methuen in a dangerous area. It was read once again by the Knights, but great blocking from Methuen's offensive line. The only passing game we've seen from Methuen tonight has led to a interception caught by David DiPrizio. Run game.
And he
Cal.
has a big opening up the middle.
And he
he's-
is
is
in
in.
for a Methuen touchdown. Methuen is on a roll tonight, just like a hot dog.
Put a little mustard on that.
Honestly, this game has been so far in the favor of the Methuen Rangers. Scores now 14-0. Will Methuen go for 2 once again, or will they settle for an extra point? Seems to be a timeout called now. After Methuen touchdown. Once again, that was Ali Cow on the touchdown. Methuen just, again, running circles around the Scarlet Knights. If we can't tackle off these run plays, it's going to be a long night for the Scarlet Knights and for everybody here. Got to hope we get something to end the half. If it's at least 3 points, then we get the ball back to start the second half. Hopefully a touchdown. We'll get us 14-7, get the ball back to start, make it 14-14, and we'll all be happy. Right, Ray?
Yes. No, North Andover does a very good job. The players are very dedicated. They have a weight room with all of the particular equipment that they need. And between their sophomore and their junior year, they grow a couple of inches. They put on a lot of poundage and muscle. And that's what you need to take the pounding and give it out in this game.
Seems Methuen will be lining up to go for 2. Once again, trying to make the score 16-0. Hartley Didio in the backfield.
But when you get a running back like Kali, who's built like a fire hydrant.
Going out wide. And he is tackled out of bounds. But there's a flag on the play in the backfield, and it is going against the Scarlet Knights. Personal foul. Blocking the back. And the 2-point conversion is no good.
Nice replay
by
our crew.
My apologies, that was against Methuen. So score is currently Methuen Rangers 14, Scarlet Knights 0. North Andover to receive the kickoff now, as well as in to start the second half. I want to give a quick few shout-outs to some people that I think are watching this game. Little background, I went to a camp at Quinnipiac University for 7 days. Met some amazing people. I sent them a link to the video. They said they would try to tune in. Georgia, Madeline Crosby, Georgia, I believe Riccardi, Andrew Kriang might be tuned in as well. Boone Henry. Shout out to them, amazing people. They all go to school in New York, Connecticut, so don't live too close to them. But they all do broadcasts like this of their own. Glad kids my age and younger are doing this. Kick is received by Marcus Peralta. Peralta has a hold, dives down on the 18-yard line. 3:40 left in this second quarter. See if the Knights can get a scoring, any type of scoring off of this drive, because, well, they need it. Austin Allen's offense coming out on the field. I would not be surprised if we saw more passing game from the Scarlet Knight offense here. They've attempted it, surely, but the pressure is just too much for Austin Allen. Allen does have the speed to get away. Allen handing off. Allen keeping it now. Doesn't really get anywhere. Gets about 1 yard for a 2nd and 9. Almost the entire Methuen defensive line involved in that tackle. Ball on the 20-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Allen having Corey Trombley in the backfield. Marcus Peralta, as well as Daniel Thompson. Peralta takes the handoff. Peralta has room out wide. Peralta breaks the tackle. Peralta knocked out of bounds. Did he get the first down is the question.
He has the corner, and he looks like he may have made the first down.
And it seems they will be...
The pylon is down, so he was in that area. Here
and they do get the first down. Marcus Peralta with the outside run. Fresh new set of downs for the Knights. Great run by Peralta, great play called by Coach Cerullo. Corey Trombley sprinting off the field. North Andover Band lining up for their performance of halftime. Austin Allen taking the snap. Allen with the keeper. Allen breaking a tackle. Allen not breaking the second tackle. Ball came out. However, they're going to say he was down. That will be second and about a loss of 4 to 5 yards. About a 2nd and 15 now for the Scarlet Knights with a ticking clock of 1:43. Going to be going to a 2-minute offense. No huddle. I'm hoping to see some passing game from the Knights now. And we have timeout Methuen Rangers. Ray, what do you think the Knights will have to do to try to get more try to get more plays down the field?
Well, it would be difficult to say exactly because I don't know what their playbook looks like, but I find that in high school, if you put receivers out wide, the defensive backs tend to play almost 10 yards off the ball. So you're open for a slant of 5 or 6 yards on almost every play until they adjust. So I'd be throwing some of those to soften up the middle by getting them to move their linebackers outside of the tackles on defense. Try to get in the zone where you want to throw the slant.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of screens here because they have the speed with Peralta, Burnett, Trombley, and even Allen.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a couple of screens. You also have DePrizio.
I like the slant better than the screen because the screen, the receiver starts 5 yards behind the line. On the slant, he catches the ball 5 yards over the line. So you're when the reception is made.
Allen with the pass. Sorry to interrupt you, Ray. Caught by
That's all right.
DePrizio. DePrizio tackled down with about 5 yards to go.
That was nice passing.
Not tackled out of bounds. Clock is ticking. 1:10, 1:09, 1:08. 3rd down and 3 to go. Knights no huddle offense. Do not seem to be in any kind of a hurry here. David DePrizio in the backfield again. Austin Allen with Austin Allen. Allen. They jumped. Automatic first down for the Knights.
Methuen has got the yips. It's very surprising. They played a great game last week, and they've forgotten everything they learned.
Well, the score up here doesn't seem to tell me they have the yips.
Well, this is good for North Andover now. They're having some momentum and some cohesion at exactly the right time. We're going into the half. So, and we kicked to them, I believe.
Yeah, so we get the ball to start the second half.
So
a score here.
This is classic good offense.
Allen dropped out the pass. Allen looking deep. Throws it out of bounds. Hit the hands of 17, Daniel Thompson. 2nd and 10 now, 46.2 left on the clock. Knights need to score on this drive.
They do. They do need a score.
To have hopes of this game, they need any type of score here, field goal, touchdown, whatever that be, then a field goal or touchdown to start the second half. This Methuen team will just keep running circles around them. And this North Andover defense does seem to be quite tired.
North Andover offense is very spread out.
Allen
now.
back to pass.
There's
Allen
a
going
deep
deep.
ball.
Allen deep.
He's in the
Daniel
open.
Thompson. There goes Thompson.
There we go.
Thompson. Touchdown. Scarlet Knights. Thank you, Austin Allen. Thank you, Daniel Thompson.
The Friday night Knights strike again.
Here we go,
Beautiful
boys.
play.
Here we go.
Incredible.
No flags. Hopefully, no flags. Are the Knights will elect not to go for 2. They will be attempting the extra point with Christian Valentino. Valentino, first extra point of the season. What a find by Austin Allen. What a catch by Daniel Thompson. Daniel Thompson had Tim Domazon lost in the sauce.
It was spectacular and predictable. They spread the offense out laterally, and then they try some short passes. And now when the defense on the corner is expecting the receiver to turn in,
Valentino misses the kick.
Going.
Valentino misses the kick off the back of a lineman.
That's okay. We have 6 on the board. We're down by a touchdown in the second half and a 2-point conversion.
Well, Methuen has all the time. Methuen has 37 seconds to try and answer the Scarlet Knights. With Methuen's known offense, anything is possible. Gotta stuff the run if you're North Andover here.
I like your idea of screen pass by Methuen because they have a lot of very fast players, and it doesn't matter as much if you throw it to them behind the line as it does with us. We need to make the yards downfield right away. They have such elusive, powerful runners who break through tackles. So wonderful.
Christian Valentino.
36 seconds till
Clock is running. Which Christian
lift off for halftime.
Valentino kicking it short, squibbed, touched by Methuen. And breaking many tackles. Oh no! Oh no! Methuen with the quick response. Touchdown! Rangers, number 2, Alex Santiago. Having a night versus Marshfield, having a night versus the Scarlet Knights. Scores now 20-6. Methuen with the response. Not a great play from North Andover. That's got to bring morale down.
That, you know, the runner almost stops and finds another vector. He can see he's not going to make yardage straight ahead, so he has the whole left-hand side of the field wide open, and he takes it.
Methuen going for the two-point conversion. They've made it a two-point conversion, and they've missed one too. Hartley Didion taking the direct snap, pitching it to the outside, and the two-point conversion is good. Had nobody in his way was Tim Domazon. 12.9 seconds left in the first half.
22-6.
See
We
if
hope for better in the second half. We don't want to finish this 44-12.
No. See if the Knights can run one back, trying to make it 22-12, make the extra point. If the Knights do somehow run it back or get a touchdown off of the play that they have left, would you go for two, or would you take the points and go for the extra point?
Well, I guess it depends on how we progress. For the first opportunity, if the first score you make, it doesn't matter if you go for one or two. You might be better to just try for one because you still have several touchdowns to make. So better to get 1 point rather than risk.
Knights started off strong with a David DiPrizio interception. Then an Austin Allen fumble right after that, ruining the momentum. The kick will go not out of bounds. Was scooped up by number 5. David DiPrizio shoved out of bounds. 4.1 seconds left. If you're the Knights, do you go for a Hail Mary or do you just knee it and go to the half?
I would try a slant.
They're going to go to halftime. Scores,
okay.
Methuen Rangers 22, North Andover Scarlet Knights 6. My name is Alex Sturtevant. My broadcasting partner, Ray Ahern. We will be right back with you guys right after the halftime interview.
We've got a great halftime. Stick around, come back, get a piece of pizza, and we'll be back again.
Hey guys, welcome to our first video of the introduction of the Sports Journalism Club. I'm Esther Oliveira. I'm a senior in high school. My favorite sport to document is wrestling, and my favorite athlete is Neymar.
Hello, my name is Lyric Saunders. I'm in 9th grade. My favorite sports are ice hockey, basketball, and football. And my favorite athlete is Matthew Stafford.
Hey, my name is Bernie Oliveira. I'm a junior at the school. My favorite sport is volleyball, and my favorite athlete is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hi, my name is Kaylitza. I'm a freshman. My favorite sport is hockey, and my favorite athlete is Neymar Jr.
Hi, my name is Sam Liebersuch. I'm in 9th grade. My favorite sport is football, and my favorite athlete is Bruce Hall.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a senior. My favorite sport is soccer, and my favorite athlete is Messi.
Thank you so much for watching. Our meets are every Tuesday after school in the athletics office.
What's your favorite sport you don't play?
Probably football. Oh man, that's gotta be tennis.
Soccer. Favorite sport to watch? Basketball. College basketball, probably.
Competitive rowing, actually. Soccer, basketball.
Volleyball.
Either NFL or NBA, football, basketball.
Favorite sports team? The Steelers. Celtics.
Michigan.
Probably the Red Sox.
Probably the Bruins.
Real Madrid.
Favorite player? Probably Marchand.
Jason Tatum.
Nikki Hiltz. They're on the Olympic track team.
Favorite player, David Ortiz.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Nick Soriano.
Probably Sophia Smith. Favorite sports movie?
Warrior. McFarland, USA.
Favorite pregame hype song?
Pregame hype song, I actually really like old Taylor Swift, like Love Story and stuff like that.
Meet Me Halfway.
Fall Free by Tez.
Favorite post-game meal?
Oh, I love me some chicken and rice and a protein shake.
Pasta?
Have to be my mom's homemade tacos.
We're
here today with the field hockey team.
I grew up playing field hockey and I love it. It's very fun. Favorite sport.
The support from the bench. We all want to win it.
To North Andover Scarlet Knight Friday Night Football, where the visiting Methuen Rangers lead the North Andover Scarlet Knights 22-6. Some key players from Methuen: Caden Hartley Didio and Ali Cow running circles. It's like a hot knife through butter through this North Andover defense. Ray, what have you been noticing from this Methuen team and North Andover defense to start this game?
Well, the Methuen players, the running backs are superior. They're exceptional. So they have that advantage. Other than that, the two teams are, I would say, dead even. So they have three players that we don't have, and that's been the difference so far.
Regarding Austin Allen, we have seen him try to drop back for passes, really only completing 2 or 3, but one of those completions did lead for a North Andover touchdown. Would you like to see Austin Allen throwing more, or do you want to keep seeing him run the ball?
Years ago, people in California and Notre Dame had Joe Montana, and his objective was not to hold the ball for 5 seconds before he threw a pass, but to get rid of the ball in 2 seconds. And that invented the West Coast offense, which is catch the ball, throw the ball. Austin is he's acting on the plays as he's given, and his job is to look around for an open receiver, and if not, then to run. He has a tendency where he feels comfortable running. He feels he'll make more. If I were him, I would say, I know I can make more yardage on 5 runs than I can on throwing 5 passes. So that's what he's doing. But you can see that when we started to throw the ball immediately, for slants and stuff. We spread their defense out, and then they bit on us turning in to catch the ball short, and the receiver went long. And if we keep doing those kinds of things, we'll be able to play with them.
Because on the touchdown, we clearly saw that Tim Domazon couldn't really stay with Thompson. Thompson had him lost by about the 35-yard line on that touchdown. Keep hitting those deep balls because Austin scrambled. He was there. Keep hitting those deep balls.
Yes.
Perfect. And I feel like
we don't want him to scramble. We want him to throw the ball immediately. Catch the ball, throw the ball on a slant. Catch the ball, throw it on a slant on the other side. Catch the ball, throw it on a screen pass. There's plenty of time to hold the ball. The variability we need to introduce is they are expecting him to hold the ball for 3 or 4 seconds, which allows the defense to rush him.
Mm-hmm.
If he starts to throw the ball immediately, you don't know whether you can rush him or whether you have to play back. So we introduce uncertainty, which will benefit us. So we just need more diversity in the play calling. It's the first game. You want to do the things that are the safest in the first game. You don't want to take a lot of risks. So it's predictable that the game looks like it does. But to boot, regardless of what the score is, both teams have committed a lot of penalties. They might not have been egregious penalties, but the play is a little ragged, and why wouldn't it be? It's September. It's the beginning of September. By the way, this is a beautiful night. It's been a beautiful day and a beautiful week. September is the best month.
It's your birthday month, right, Ray?
Yes, it happens to be my Libra birthday month. I don't even know what a Libra is. But,
Neither do I.
Anyway, New England is very livable. You know, North Andover's a traditional New England town. We love our families, we love our children, and we love our sports.
Especially football. One more thing I would like to see out of the Knights is using Marcus Peralta. We've had him in the backfield a couple of times. We've also been rotating out David DiPrizio and I believe it's Corey Trombley. But I feel like out of the three, Peralta has more of the speed, more of the stamina. I feel like keep using him. The holes are open. Keep using him. Everything will be there. And another thing that was a key factor for the Knights in the first half was the amount of snaps over Allen's head. It was.
Oh yes, yeah, there were a lot of those.
It was atrocious, to be honest. There was about 4 snaps over his head in a row, and the 5th one went through his hands, caused like a 3rd and 25. Test.
Oh, well, much better.
Oh, we're back on the live stream and just in time for the kickoff. Sorry, folks, we had a bit of a technical mic issue.
Let's start all that again.
Yeah, we had a bit of a technical mic issue. Not sure if you heard Ray or me. And the kick is taken by William Gray. Will Gray has a hole running to the outside, dodging. His guardian cap is coming off, and he gets tackled at the North Andover 25-yard line. See if the Knights can get a very valuable touchdown here. The Knights do need a touchdown. Specifically a touchdown, an extra point. Make it 22-14, a one-possession game. Get a big stop on defense, score again, and we'll all be happy.
There you go. It doesn't really matter whether we win or lose this first game.
It only matters if we had fun.
Yeah, it's the first game of the season, and the season won't be determined until we've played 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
And we won't know whether we're in the playoffs till we've played like 8 games. So, but it won't make any difference. We'll play games anyway.
David DiPrizio in the backfield along with Austin Allen. Allen going to take it himself. Allen has room. Allen gets tackled. About a 2-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 8 from the North Andover 27. Tackled by Alex Santiago, number 2, the wide receiver and defensive back. David DiPrizio still in the backfield. Daniel Thompson down towards the screen. Marcus Peralta up by the Methuen bench. DiPrizio in the backfield. Allen taking the snap. Allen low snap, handing it off to DiPrizio. DiPrizio breaking tackles. DiPrizio gets smothered. Driven backwards. Miles. Ball came out, but the whistle was already called. Already blown. And this will be a 3rd and 5 for the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Not a great start to the second half. Knights need a big first down here. William Gray coming into the game, coming off number 21, Aiden McGarry. First time calling his name tonight. Peralta and Thompson down towards your screen. And we have movement. False start on the Knights. Backing him up even further. This will now be 3rd and 10 in a very dangerous spot.
Daniel Thompson coming in, number 17.
Subbing out of the game is number 6, Corey Trombley.
Austin has play.
Allen now. Would not be surprised if it's a slant or a screen play. That's just been this offense. We've also had a couple of Daniel Thompson deep shots. Thompson has
Gray
Damazon on him.
slot.
Allen looking back to pass. Eyeing Thompson. Allen needs to throw it away. Allen incomplete. 4th and 10 now for the Scarlet Knights. And will we see the punt team come on the field? We will see the punt team come on the field. Number 34, Christian Valentino. Missed a point after. See if he can get a good punt. His punts have been relatively good, very high, getting good distance. But the bounces have been forwards and not backwards, which is not very ideal if you ask me. Nearly blocked, very high, not very far in distance. Bounces going backwards, still going backwards.
Nice roll.
Great roll.
So 35 more or less.
Owen Bragg picking up the ball.
You'd rather have them start on the 25, but
you take what you can get.
A credible punt.
Methuen will be getting the ball on their own 36-yard line.
Michael Phelps wearing the lucky 13 number.
He just came off of injury, wearing a knee brace in this game. He will be very important today. This is Hartley Didio taking the snap, handing it off to Cal. Cal finding room. Cal has space. Cal losing everybody. There goes Cal.
And he's caught.
Gets tackled by number 5, David DiPrizio. Cal with an amazing run.
DiPrizio ultimately with longer legs, stride for stride, he catches him. But, unfortunately he ran across the field rather than towards the zone.
Rangers trying to extend their lead to almost 30 to around 30-6. Hartley Didio taking the snap, running out wide. Has the room, has the hole, has the first down. He has the touchdown. Touchdown, Methuen Rangers. Extending their lead to 28-6. 22-point game now. And will they be going for 2 to make it to attempt a 30-6 lead? This game running away from the Knights. Seems they'll be kicking an extra point for the first time tonight. See if the Knights can get a key block on there. Get a nice hand on it. Maybe run back. That would be nice, if you
Well,
ask me.
On that previous couple of plays, Alley carrying the ball.
Kick is up, and the kick is directly through the uprights, and good.
He's still strong, but he's lost his drive, his straight ahead drive and speed. So he's going to be easier to bring down now than he was before.
Scores now 29-6. Methuen Rangers up 23. Sorry to interrupt you, Ray.
That's all right.
Keep going on what you were talking about.
That's okay. Alley will be exceptional rather than exceptionally exceptional from here on in.
He has most definitely, between him and Hartley Didio, he has most likely been the player of tonight's game. It's just the Methuen run defense that has been pounding this North Andover. Or my apologies, this Methuen running offense that's been pounding North Andover's defense. Got my words jumbled there.
Well, they're getting enough blocking to keep us from making tackles with the initial encounter.
Here's the kickoff. Low. Fielded. That is by 22. Chris Miles. Miles had room but gets tackled at around the 40-yard line. See if Austin Allen's offense can get some points on the board, trying to regain hope for the Scarlet Knights. I would not be shocked if the Knights did score a touchdown and they did go for 2. Adding 8 to their score. 8:45 left in this third quarter. Allen leading his Knights out. Thompson and Peralta down towards the camera. DePrizio in the backfield. Would not be shocked to see a run. Rangers threatening a blitz. Peralta coming across on the play action. Austin Allen getting pressured. Allen getting tackled. Didn't really go anywhere. During the break, Ray did mention the West Coast defense and Joe Montana. I hope to see Allen incorporating that into his gameplay throughout this season. The Knights have people open. It's just Allen is more comfortable running the ball. DePrizio still in the backfield. Handing it off to DePrizio. DePrizio getting stuffed. Not getting another yard. 3rd and 10 from the 40. Knights need to get a first down. Subbing into the game is 21, Aiden McGarry. Marcus Peralta in as well. In the backfield now, Corey Trombley. Allen taking the snap, handing off to Trombley. Trombley has room. There goes my apologies, DePrizio. David DePrizio on the run, getting the first down, plus many more. North Andover running a 2-minute offense, it appears. No huddle. Ball marks on the 41-yard line. Allen taking the snap, handing off to DePrizio. DePrizio has room. DePrizio breaking free. Oh, just couldn't get past that last man. Great run from DePrizio. Do the Knights have a great thing going now? And can they convert some points off of this drive? Allen just lost the ball there. What appeared to be an over-the-head snap. Just lost it through his legs. 3rd and 9. Last time it was a 3rd and long. DePrizio had a great run, getting a first down. Hopefully we can do that again. Methuen fans down here, loud, cheering on their children and their Rangers. Peralta and Thompson down by the screen. McGarry up top on the Methuen bench. Allen keeping it himself, has room. There goes Allen. Allen getting the first down and more. Another great call from Matt Cerullo, first-year North Andover head coach. 1st and 10, new set of downs for the Scarlet Knights. Allen has DePrizio in the backfield. Allen gonna keep himself pitching to DePrizio. DePrizio not getting a yard. Last minute decision to pitch it there from Allen. Watch on this replay, last minute decision to pitch it. DePrizio did lose one tackle, did break free, but couldn't beat the other 3 men that were coming at him. Allen throwing deep to McGarry. Incomplete. Seems number 10, Javian De Leon, had the ball in his hands, but just could not carry it in for a Methuen interception. It will be 3rd down and 10 from the Methuen 29-yard line. Allen having DePrizio in the backfield. Watch out for a handoff as they've gone on every 3rd and long this drive. Low snap, Allen dropping back to throw. Allen looking deep again, has his man overthrown. Had his man wide open. Pass was intended for David DePrizio. 4th and 10 for the Knights. Knights offense staying out there. Looks like they have to even have a remote chance of getting into this game. A 4th down stop here will be huge for Methuen Rangers. Methuen fans getting loud, riling up their defense here. 3rd straight passing play for Allen. Allen has room. Allen does not get the first down. Methuen gets the 4th down stop. That will be Rangers football on the North Andover, on the Methuen 25-yard line. Big stop for the Methuen Rangers right there. Methuen's offense now coming onto the field, led by Hartley Didion. And there's the outside run play again. That has been working all night for Methuen. Breaking all the tackles. There he goes. That was number 1, Tim Domazon, once again on the same play that has been killing the Scarlet Knights defense. And just like that, Methuen trucks in to the North Andover defending area. Didion Hartley taking the snap, handing it off to Ali Kell. Doesn't get much there, gets 1 yard. And if you guys are wondering where Ray has went, he said he had to go to the bathroom. However, he had to take his notebook with him, so it might be on the field or in the stands. So it is just me for right now. Ali Kell in the backfield, lining up for another run play. Minimal passing plays as Didion Hartley. Didion, my apologies. Breaking tackles, carrying men with him. And that is good for a Methuen first down by the looks of it. Unless they're not moving the chains just yet. There's a flag on the play. If you notice, down by the chains, the 15-yard line. Refs are having a meeting of the minds on the 15-yard line. Awaiting the call. It's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rangers of Methuen. And that'll back them up, I believe, 15 yards. See if the Knights can converge a stop after this devastating penalty. It's now 1st and 15 for the Methuen Rangers after that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. .2:14 left in this third quarter. Welcome back, Ray.
It's good to be back. Took a walk around town.
Hartley Didion, outside run, gets popped by number 11, Tommy Farrell. Oh, some pushing and shoving down here. And there's the unnecessary roughness call. If you watch this replay, maybe we'll show it here. Either unsportsmanlike conduct or unnecessary roughness. Let's see the call. But it was a late hit from Michael Phelps, number 13, who is showing some frustration. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on both teams. Penalties offset. Methuen families and fans do not agree. It is getting heated down here on the benches. Second and 11 from the Knights' 36-yard line. After that, rise of emotion on the bench. Hartley Didion lining up behind, and I feel like if a touchdown occurs here, these Methuen fans will go absolutely wild. Ali Kell in the backfield. Dom is in running. Kell breaking tackles, smothered by Tommy Farrell along with other company. Kareem Pierre, sophomore defensive lineman.
You know, all things considered, we're actually doing, I would say we're doing well. And the players are hanging in there, and they're determined. You know, the situation here is unusual. We've just had a retirement and a change of coaches. All the staff is new, the players are new, and we're going against a team that has won one game against Marshfield, and it was a close game, but they're rated as the number 8 team in the entire state. Now, we're probably rated as the 67th best team in the state, although 2 years ago, 5 years ago, we would have been number 12, number 14 in the state. And in 2018, we won Division II championship down in Foxborough.
How was that
So,
game?
so things ebb and flow, and we're at the ebb, the predictable ebb, right now. And there's a great feeling for this team and these players, and they're continuing the tradition of the players who came before them. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Back to you.
Speaking of coaching staff, Ray, I talked to Coach Cerullo over the offseason, and I asked him, you added much more coaching staff than last season. How will the added coaching staff help the team grow mentally? Cerullo said, our vision is more attention to detail, more focus on player development. In this program, every grade matters, every kid matters, and everyone's development matters.
That's great.
What that means basically is that every person, no matter your starter, bench warmer, anything, you matter on this team, and you will contribute to this team. That is a coaching mentality any person would love. And I'm going to take a brief second to call almost another Methuen touchdown. That was Tim Domazon getting the first and goal from Methuen.
He's a senior. They're almost interchangeable. They look like twins.
Back to the interview with Cerullo.
Yep.
Cerullo wants every player on this team to play a part, every coach to play a part. He wants more. His philosophy, from what I've gathered from this question, is the more help we have, the better we can be. And there's a flag down on the play behind the 10-yard line. We have a holding on the offense.
If you have more coaches, you get more coaching.
More coaching, more coaches, more coaching, better player development.
They're observing and analyzing and commenting and teaching, and you don't have to have a PhD to do that. If you played these sports, you know how to make adjustments.
The same interview with Cerullo, I asked him, what are the team goals for this season? And he responded with, for the upcoming season, our goals are to set up for the next 5 seasons. We want to establish our culture and what it means to become a Knight. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't say these are rebuild years for the Knights as it is high school football. However, that is what he kind of phrased it as more rebuild years. And here's Cal going in for a touchdown, Methuen Rangers. Extending their lead to 35-6. And this game is most likely now out of reach for the Scarlet Knights as they are down 29 with 10:48 left. Back to the content of the interview. He wants to set up for the next 5 years. He wants to grow this team, bring us back into a championship level team like how Dubzinski did it in 2018. He said he has big shoes to fill. He said he wants to fulfill those shoes with doing what Dubs did and winning another state championship within these next 5 years. So with these upcoming freshmen next year, so the current 8th graders, he wants to win a championship with one of those teams when they are still in high school. Kick is up, and the kick is low off the crossbar. No good. Almost hit some of the kids behind the goalpost.
You know, Cerullo he's a very poised individual, and he's contained. However, if there's a play on the field, I've noticed he runs with the play. He's following the play down the field. It's as though he's on the field. He's involved, totally involved with the game and the players.
In the
and that's a good thing.
In the scrimmages, I went to the North Andover went to the Burlington scrimmage to get some B footage just for the title and just for a highlight reel. That'll be coming out sometime, hopefully, maybe this week. I'm not sure if that'll be this week. However, we did see Cerullo on the fields behind the offense when they had their offensive plays during the scrimmage.
Yeah.
And he was instructing them as the plays went on, which was really helpful for them. They needed that. And back to receive. Marcus Peralta drops the ball Beneath the 5, has the lane on the outside, cutting inside, making a man miss. Gets smothered by number 9, Amarion Moore. First time calling his name tonight, the senior defensive back. Methuen will be having the second straight win of their season after beating Marshfield last week 18-3 in a Josh Sanala masterclass. Josh Sanala contributed to every single Methuen touchdown last game, having 2 passing touchdowns and one 1-yard QB sneak to seal the deal. Austin Allen and his Knights coming on. David DiPrizio in the backfield made him a Gary down by our camera crew. Shout out Michael Lane doing sideline camera. Anthony Palumbo, Sid Motiani, Nick Maxwell, Jackson Ziegler doing the tech. David DiPrizio on the handout. DiPrizio having a lane. It's about 4 yards. And shout out to all the students that showed out for tonight's game. USA theme, Tommy Francis in a full-blown George Washington suit, which I do find very funny. Boys soccer had their home opener yesterday, tied Westford Academy 0-0.
You know, that 2018 team, my impression and my opinion is that Jake McElroy was the kind of player you only see once every 30 years. He was a unique individual, and his father was totally dedicated to the town and to this program and to all sports. And he spent a great deal of time working at that to make sure that we had a high standard. And he and his son were a great deal of, in fact, Coach Dubzinski said at the annual dinner, I can sometimes send in a play and Jake will look at it and see that in his head he sees a better play, so he'll draw it up in the sand and...
Oh, ball was loose, but we're covered by the Knights. Sorry to interrupt you, Ray.
That's fine. That's fine. He said...
Yardage is yardage.
He draws it up in the sand, the players buy into it, and it makes twice as much yardage, and I'm twice as happy as I would have been if we ran the play I sent in. So it's all, you know, it's humanity, it's life. And it's life here in North Andover.
Another announcement for a fall sports update. Middle school cross country gets underway at home next Friday against Methuen Masco Running in Andover. And speaking of Masconomet, North Andover has their next home game next Friday versus Masconomet. Austin Allen has room, looking to throw, has the ball, lobs it.
Nice throw.
But could not get it to number 11, Tommy Farrell. That was more of a last-ditch throw. Couldn't tell who was trying to throw it out of bounds. There's Tommy Farrell. Let's see on this replay here. Allen gets pressured.
He got very good form on it, but ultimately I think he threw it away.
Yeah, that's right call by Allen, not to lose yardage there.
Yeah, the two defenders were waiting for that ball to be in the air. They were poised 2 steps away from the receiver, just enough to take a step and go into a leap.
Allen dropped back to throw again. Off to William Gray. Will Gray has 1 yard of gain, and they're going to call a penalty right down before us with might be a face mask, as it did look like they grabbed his face mask. Let's see the call on the field. Personal foul, face mask, defense against Methuen. That is an automatic first down, as well as a 15-yard penalty. On the replay, you can clearly see it. That is what we call cheating, and that is not allowed. Ray, would you, if you were the coach of North Andover here, after this drive, if you don't get any points on the board, would you consider putting in your backup so none of your starters get hurt?
Maybe not. I don't think the backups are prepared to go in. They've been standing around most of the evening. They had their warm-ups an hour ago. They might be more likely to get hurt.
Another thing.
There's two things at risk. You know, these players are tired, and their respiration and their gaining the strength back is taxed. So I think the coach is doing the right thing.
Building off of that, you want the starters to learn the Cerullo offense. You've had all summer, and you've had ever since high school, ever since school started, you've had all those practices and the scrimmages, but you want to further learn this offense. Austin Allen scrambling to the outside. Allen has room. Allen will get the first down. Pardon me, just short of the first down, though it did look like the ball crossed first down line, but the refs have a better view down there than we do up here.
The more plays these players participate in out here tonight, the more they will remember their involvement, exactly where they were and what happened. And I can tell you that I'm sure every football player goes to bed at night and they replay all the plays they were in, and they say, well, I could have done this. And so they're learning while they're asleep.
Allen throwing it away to nobody, trying to keep the ball at North Andover. Fourth down and short. I would keep the offense on the field if I was Cerullo.
So the more plays they have to come out of their memory overnight tonight, next Tuesday, next Friday, the more they're going to benefit.
I wouldn't be surprised to see an Austin Allen keeper or David DiPrizio handoff here. Just trying to get the first down. Trying to get them to the jump. Austin Allen keeper. Austin Allen getting the first down.
Nice.
And about 5 more yards.
Nice. He stopped and stepped back. My brother said, I said, how do you gain yards? He said, I stop and step back. And then I start again. They all tackle the air where I was going to be.
Austin Allen in the backfield, David DiPrizio as well. Marcus Peralta, Aiden McGarry down towards the camera. Austin Allen keeper again through the middle. Allen breaking free. Getting the first down for the Knights inside the 15-yard line.
So this is good. Allen is working on what he does best at this point in his football life.
Same lineup with the receivers as well as DiPrizio in the backfield. Another handoff. David DiPrizio getting out wide. DiPrizio breaking free. DiPrizio.
He's in.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. David DiPrizio, the 15-yard run. Making the score Methuen 35, North Andover 12.
You know, DiPrizio's dad is feeling pretty good right now.
Great run to the outside, great view, great blocking assignments, and it seems the Knights, will they be going for 2? Or are they saying he was short? They're saying he was out of bounds.
Regardless, a great play.
It looks like from our end he crossed the line. Did it not, Ray?
I thought he scored.
Me too, but it looked like he was. It looked like the ball crossed the line, unless he stepped out. They're saying he stepped out on the 4-yard line. Maybe DiPrizio can redeem himself. Allen dropping back, looking to throw. Allen throwing. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Thrown down by the goal line. See what the call will be.
I thought he was throwing to DiPrizio coming across the middle. The end comes into the play there. Two defenders on him.
Holding on the defense. That'll be half the distance to the goal. So they will be on the Methuen Ranger 2-yard line. First down and 2 to go.
I would go left here. Go left.
They will go down through the middle. And he is in. North Andover touchdown. Austin Allen. 2-yard running gain.
Nicely done.
Touchdown, North Andover. That makes the score 35-12. 4:47 left in this fourth quarter. Will they be going for 2 or the extra point? The kicking team is congregating down by the 50-yard line. Not sure what their plan is doing down there, unless they're just not going to go for anything. And they're saying that's a 2 point. I am very confused right now, Ray, because it said that it was sick that they didn't get it, but then they said that they did. That was a 2-point conversion then. I am so confused right now.
Some time ago, I lost total contact with this referee crew.
Honestly. When the first kickoff happened, my brain was gone. First, the penalties, and now I don't know what's happening with the touchdowns, because it clearly looked like the Preza went in, but then I thought, I'm lost. It's been a long night for everybody. It's Friday night, thankfully. Game is almost over. 8:27 p.m.
And how are the Red Sox doing? Do we know?
Red Sox are losing 2-0.
Oh.
And it is recovered by the Rangers. North Andover thought they had it, giving a valiant effort on trying to get the ball back, trying to shorten this lead to a 35-20 or 21. .440 left in this fourth quarter. Ray, do you want to give any shout-outs to anybody?
No.
No?
Everyone who's here deserves a shout-out.
Yeah. Shout-outs to coming out to the game.
Especially our crew.
Yeah, our crew. Michael, Brian, Bill, Jackson Ziegler, Nick Maxwell, Anthony Palumbo, Sid Motiani, Ray. Thank you all for coming out. This game would not be possible, not be possible to broadcast without you guys. And the run game gets stuffed. One yard game.
They are the game. We are the record keeper. The record creator.
That's a good quote right there. Methuen running down the clock. Not planning on anytime soon. 2nd and 9 from the Methuen 41-yard line. Hartley Didion in backfield, taking the snap, playing as backup quarterback for Denala, who did get hurt. And this is a new sighting for a new running back. This is number 21 on Methuen, Joey No, the sophomore, 5'9", 155. His first touch of the game.
Joey No, N-O-E, junior. He's also a strong safety.
Seems Methuen has put in their backups, except for Hartley Didio.
He's a sophomore and he's 5'10", 160. I was a senior, 5'10", 160 back in the day. But 200-pound tackle was enormous in those days.
Hartley Didion and the Methuen Rangers just going to run down the clock. And they snap low. Snap. It's No again. No almost broke free. Nice 5-yard gain there. 2nd and 5 on the North Andover, what it looks 44 or 43-yard line. Right in front of us.
Methuen, number 17 is in there. That's probably a promising junior varsity player. He's not on my list.
Tamba
doesn't mean he's not on the roster.
Tamba Obenji, the junior, 5'8", 150.
Yes, Tamba Obenji. 5'8", 150. God, he looks much bigger than 5'8", 150.
Waiting for the snap. Handing it off. Gets
Nicely done.
smothered.
Yes.
23 on the run. Nick Mosca gets driven back. That was by number 53 on the Knights, Kareem Pierre.
245, 10th grader yet.
I apologize. That was Owen Bragg on the tackle. 90 seconds left in this ball game. Methuen trying to tick down as much clock as they can at this point. 3rd and 11.
Down
must
to
have been a penalty on the play.
Little over. It's about 1 minute to go in this game.
Hartley Didion gets the snap, handing it off once again. Thrown down backwards is 23, Nick Mosca.
Tyler Rock in on that. Great name for a football player, Rock. And Tyler Rock. Why not?
54, as you said, Tyler Rock came off his blocker well, obliterated his player.
Tyler's father and grandfather were sitting in front of me at the scrimmage a couple of weeks ago.
And seems that will be the game. North Andover has called the game. Methuen Rangers 35, North Andover Scarlet Knights 14. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Great game from both teams. We did see Methuen starter Josh Denala go down injured. Seems to be an elbow injury, which meant Caden Hartley Didio, the junior running back, went in as quarterback. This running game for Methuen absolutely tore up the North Andover defense. North Andover had a couple of great plays. Great touchdown from Austin Allen to Daniel Thompson. David DePrizio had a touchdown. Austin Allen with the extra point. Thank you all for tuning in. Ray, what were your final takes on this game?
My final take is tomorrow when you look at the paper and you see that North Andover was in a game that was 35-14, if you knew they played against a number 18 and you had just changed coaches, you'd say that was a very acceptable result. So I think we can all be proud of what happened here tonight. It was an experience for everyone. And I'm happy to be here and happy you're here. So for Ray Ahern, for all my compatriots here at North Andover CAM, we wish you the best. Come on down, take in the game, buy a slice of pizza, and enjoy Friday nights with the Knights.
Thank you all for tuning in. My name is Alex Sturtevant. To my right is Ray Ahern, and we will see you all next Friday versus Masconomet. Good night.